All right, problem number 3. We have a small plane flew 1,056 miles in 4 hours with the wind. Okay, so this time we need that distance formula. Distance equals, they use RT for rate times time. I like to change this R and put an S for speed. So kind of like if you know your speed, you know how many hours you've been driving, you multiply those, that tells you your distance. I'm going to write it the other way though. S times T equals D. Alright, so the first equation we get, we do not know the speed, but it says with the wind. Okay, so for the first equation, we need the speed of the plane plus W for the wind. This is the speed altogether. We flew for 4 hours, so T is going to be 4 hours, and that equals the 1,056 miles. So this setup, you got your speed plus the wind, add to your speed for 4 hours. This is the distance you traveled. And then it says on the return, it traveled against the wind and only went 736 miles in 4 hours. So our other equation is going to be our speed minus the wind, because the wind is pushing against us, so slowing us down. Still for 4 hours. This distance is only 736. Okay, so I'm going to distribute 4 throughout these and then write our 2 new equations and see if we can solve. So this is going to, the first one, 4S plus 4W equals 1056. This equation here is going to be 4S minus 4W equals 736. It works out nice once we get our setup that the wind is already opposite signs and same number. So we're just going to add these 2 equations up. That gives me 8S. W, wind gets eliminated. And then here, 2, 8, 7. So 1782. Divide by 8. And that leaves us with S equals, and let's find out what 1782 divided by 8 is. So 1782 divided by 8. Alright, so we get 222.75. Let me double check the math here just to be sure. 1056 plus 736. 792. How did I get 8? Then carry my 1. Okay, so divide by 8. Good thing we're checking. Okay, 224 actually. Okay, so I should have got, I didn't carry my 1 here. So I should have got 792 here. And then when we divide by 8, that gives us 224. I know a lot of times they want to give you whole numbers. Not unusual to give decimal, but it makes your life a little bit easier when you get whole numbers. Alright, so sorry you couldn't see what I was doing. So I erased my 8 here. I didn't carry my 1. Got 9, and we get 224. So this is the wind speed. Now that I know, I'm sorry, this is the plane speed. Now that I know the plane speed, I can figure out the wind speed by plugging 224 into either one of these 2 equations. So let's do the one with positive numbers right here. So we have 4 times the 224 for the speed of the plane plus 4W equals 1056. So 4 times the 224 gives us 16, carry 1. 8 plus 1 is 9. 8. So we get 896 plus 4W equals 1056. Alright, we're going to subtract 896 from both sides. And then bring down 4W. And then 0, 15, 6, 9, 1. So we get 4W equals 160. Divide by 4. And we are ending up with W equals 40. So the wind is blowing at 40 miles per hour. The plane is flying at 224 miles per hour.